Here's a fact that might wake you up real quick. Last year alone, 11 million Americans were forced out of their homes because of disasters. 11 million people. That's not a typo. And here's something even more shocking. Today, the American Red Cross is responding to disasters twice as often as they were just 10 years ago. Twice as often. So, if you've ever thought, it won't happen to me, the numbers say otherwise. Here's the deal. Disasters don't send you a calendar invite. They don't politely knock on the door and ask if now's a good time. They hit at 2 a.m. when you're fast asleep, during your commute, or when your kids are sitting in class. But here's the good news. Being prepared doesn't have to be overwhelming, expensive, or even complicated. It's about having the right essentials ready when you need them most. Today, I'm breaking down the 12 critical items the Red Cross is urging families to stock up on right now. These are the supplies that could literally save your life. And stick around, because number 12 is the one most people forget about completely. We'll also cover the 2 types of kits you need to have ready. A go bag, a grab-and-run kit with 3 days of essentials you can snatch in under 60 seconds, and a stay-at-home kit, a larger supply for when you're sheltering in place. Let's dive in. Item 1, water. Let's start with the big one, water. Now, I know you're probably thinking, yeah, obviously water. But here's the shocking truth, water is the most overlooked emergency supply. Think about it. People buy flashlights, batteries, and even fancy survival gear, but then realize too late they have zero drinking water on hand. The human body can survive about 3 weeks without food, but only 3 days without water. And during disasters like hurricanes or earthquakes, clean water is the first thing to run out. Remember the storms that hit the East Coast in 2025? Stores were stripped bare of bottled water in hours, not days, hours. Here's the Red Cross guideline. For your go bag, you need 1 gallon of water per person per day for 3 days. Family of 4? That's 12 gallons. For your stay-at-home kit, the recommendation is 2 full weeks. Same math, 1 gallon per person per day. That's 56 gallons for a family of 4. And no, that's not overkill. You'll need water not just for drinking, but also for brushing teeth, washing hands, cleaning wounds, and cooking. If that number feels overwhelming, start small. Grab a case of bottled water this week, another next week, and build up over time. One important note, if you're storing tap water in containers, it doesn't last forever. The CDC recommends replacing it every 6 months. Set a reminder on your phone. Future you will thank you. Bottom line, water may not be glamorous, but when the taps run dry, those boring bottles in your garage suddenly become priceless. Item 2, non-perishable food. Food is next, and it's another area where people often get it wrong. Here's a story. A family in California thought they were fully prepared. Closet full of emergency food buckets. Then wildfires hit, power went out for 9 days, and guess what? Almost all of it required cooking, or water they didn't have. Even worse? Their kids refused to eat most of it because they'd never tried it before. Here's the correct approach. The Red Cross recommends 3 days of food for your go bag. 2 weeks of food for your stay-at-home kit. But not just any food. You need balanced nutrition. Most commercial kits are overloaded with carbs. But your body can't run on carbs alone. You need protein and healthy fats too. For the go bag, pack lightweight, no-cook items. Protein bars with real protein, not just sugar, peanut butter or almond butter packets, canned tuna, chicken, or salmon with Pop-Tops, dried fruit, nuts, and trail mix, jerky and crackers. And here's the golden rule, only pack food your family actually eats. Don't buy 50 cans of beans if nobody in your house touches beans. For the stay-at-home kit, think variety and comfort. Canned vegetables, fruits, soups, and stews, rice, pasta, oatmeal, powdered milk, boxed mixes like mac and cheese or rice sides, comfort foods, cookies, candy, instant coffee. Rotate your supplies every 6 months, first in, first out. And store them properly. Airtight containers in a cool, dark place. Otherwise, you're just setting up a buffet for rodents. The Red Cross even notes that comfort foods are vital for morale. During a stressful event, a cookie or hot drink can mean more than you think. Item 3. Medications. Now, this one is life or death medications. Right now in the U.S., there are over 270 active drug shortages, some stretching back years. The Red Cross urges families to keep at least a 1-month supply of prescription medications if possible. Because when pharmacies close, supply chains break down, and roads are blocked, you can't just run to the store. And don't forget about medical devices, things like CPAP machines, nebulizers, or electric wheelchairs. If they require power, you need backup batteries, chargers, or alternative power sources. Millions of Americans rely on electricity for medical needs. When the grid goes down, the clock starts ticking. Also stock up on over-the-counter essentials, pain relievers, allergy meds, stomach medicine. Small issues become big problems fast when supplies are cut off. Item 4. A battery-powered radio. September 2024. Hurricane Helen knocks out over 4,500 cell towers. 74% of North Carolina loses cell service. Phones? Useless. Internet? Gone. But one thing kept working: NOAA weather radios. These little devices broadcast 24/7 from over 1,000 stations nationwide. They don't need cell towers. They don't need Wi-Fi. And they'll even sound alarms for emergencies automatically. The Red Cross recommends a battery-powered or hand-cranked NOAA radio. Many models today even have solar charging. For as little as $30, you're buying peace of mind. Item 5. Flashlights and extra batteries. Picture this: it's 2 a.m., power goes out, and you're fumbling in total darkness. Not fun. 83% of U.S. power outages are weather-related. And with climate disruptions increasing, outages aren't rare anymore, they're expected. The Red Cross says, don't just own one flashlight. Have multiple, in every bedroom, the kitchen, the garage, and especially next to your bed. New flashlights are incredible LED models with 11-day runtimes, rechargeable versions that light up automatically during blackouts, even ones with built-in magnets. And yes, stock plenty of batteries. Rotate them every 6 months. Keep them in original packaging. And remember, flashlights are far safer than candles. Item 6. Phone chargers and power banks. In today's world, your phone is more than a convenience, it's survival gear. It connects you to family, alerts, and emergency services. But only if it's charged. Invest in power banks, at least 10,000 milliamp hours capacity. That's enough to fully recharge most smartphones multiple times. And consider solar chargers as your backup. They're slow, but when the grid's down, slow charging beats no charging. And here's something most people overlook: write down emergency contacts on paper. When your phone dies, your memory won't suddenly get better. Keep a contact card in your wallet with family, doctors, and schools. Item 7. Important documents. This one's heartbreaking. During California's 2024 wildfires, families lost passports, birth certificates, insurance documents, items that take months or years to replace. The Red Cross urges keeping copies of vital records in a waterproof container. That includes IDs and passports, birth, marriage, or property records, insurance policies, medical documents and prescription lists, bank account and credit card details. Store both physical copies and secure digital backups. And take photos of your belongings for insurance claims. Trust me, months later, memory fades fast. Item 8. Cash. When the grid goes down, so do ATMs and card readers. During the 2024 hurricane season, people were literally stranded with full bank accounts they couldn't access. The Red Cross now advises families to keep at least a week's worth of cash, small bills only. Think $1s, $5s, $10s, $20s. No one's giving you change for a $100 bill when water is $5 a bottle. Keep some at home, some in your go bag, and yes, even a roll of quarters. Sounds silly until you need a vending machine. Item 9. First aid kit. Forget the bargain bin box of Band-Aids. A real first aid kit needs to handle actual emergencies. That means pain relievers, antihistamines, hand sanitizer and exam gloves, N95 or surgical masks, a CPR face shield, written prescriptions with dosages. Also include sanitation items, moist towelettes, wipes, and antiseptic ointment. In a disaster, infections spread fast. A small cut can become a big problem. Don't skimp here. A quality kit is worth every penny. Item 10. Warm clothing and blankets. In 2021, during the Texas freeze, people literally froze to death in their homes. Even if you live in a warm climate, keep warm clothing and blankets in your kit. Weather doesn't play by the rules. That means jackets, hats, gloves, socks, sleeping bags, wool blankets, they stay warm even when wet, emergency foil blankets, cheap, tiny, and life-saving. Hypothermia sets in faster than most people realize, even in mild temperatures. Item 11. Personal hygiene. This one gets overlooked constantly. But poor hygiene during disasters spreads disease like wildfire. Pack soap, wipes, and hand sanitizer, toothbrush and toothpaste, toilet paper and feminine hygiene products, trash bags. And don't laugh, dental floss is multi-purpose. Strong enough for repairs and tying gear. For families with babies, diapers, wipes, formula, bottles. Always overestimate, you'll need more than you think. Hygiene isn't luxury, it's survival and morale. Item 12. The overlooked essential. So what's the 12th item people always forget? It's not food, water, or batteries. It's information. Download the free Red Cross Emergency app. It delivers real-time weather alerts, emergency instructions, and even a built-in checklist to track your supplies. And sign up for local government emergency alerts. These are the messages that tell you when to evaluate or take cover. Because when seconds count, knowledge is survival. Final thoughts. Here's the truth. Disasters are happening more often and hitting harder than ever. But you don't need to panic, you just need to prepare. Don't wait until you're staring at empty shelves in a grocery store while the storm sirens blare. Start now. Pick 3 items from this list and grab them this week. Then build from there. Your future self and your family will thank you. Stay safe out there.